so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. So, I want to talk about, right? And I already talked about this a long time ago. A long time ago, I talked about when the trumpet is blown. You can go look at my descriptions and look at my videos going back maybe like 4 months ago, 6 months ago. I talked about these certain things and certain programs that basically Trump was signing. He was signing all these executive orders, signing them, signing them, signing them, signing them. He signed a whole bunch, right? That does not mean that all of these executive orders that he was signing on national TV of cutting benefits and cutting Social Security and cutting all of these programs, right, that have been around for years and years and years that actually helped Americans get back on their feet, that they was going to get passed. They got to go through Congress. I don't care if he signed it. I don't care if he showed on social media or any major platform and him signing these bills, right? They have to go through a chain of command in order for me to prove. If you know your history and you know politics like you say that you do, whoever you are, you know that these certain executive orders have to be approved for a higher court, Congress that's higher than the president, right? They are higher. They have individuals that's more higher than him, right? That they have to approve it. They have to sign on it. It could be one judge or two judges like, yo, I'm not feeling that. I'm not signing that. And the bill won't go into effect. Nothing of this stuff won't go into effect. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people got to do their research and they have to do their own research and stop what? Stop being indoctrinated by social media. Stop being indoctrinated by your school. Stop being indoctrinated by your teachers. Stop being indoctrinated and stop being lied to. That these individuals lied to you. I don't care who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you believe, if you put your faith, that shows and tell me that you put your faith in man, that you put your faith in everything other than the Alpha Omega, the Almighty Lord Creator. That's what that shows me. And it shows me that you don't have the knowledge and understanding that you're supposed to have. And that it shows me that you're still young-minded and that these certain things you have no knowledge of. Stop being indoctrinated. Stop being indoctrinated. Stop letting people indoctrinate you. Because over here on my platform, I tell you the truth based on spirituality, which a lot of people don't have. That's why they life, that's why they focus, and that's why they worship mankind and worship these idols all around us instead of believing in the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing. And that's why things are the way they are now. It's because we worship any and everything but the unseen creator that does what? That can get things happening. Yes, he can. I know that. First and foremost, I know that. I know that. I know that. So, the reason why I talk about all of the benefits, all of health care, benefit care, all of these things, which is a leading force of our communities to work, right? These things are not going to be cut. They're not going to be cut just like that, right? There got to be preparations to weaning the American people off it, because it's not just the indigenous people that's on these benefits program to assist, right? People that's less fortunate, right? It's not just that. They've been on it for a very, very long time, generation after generation, generation after generation. And you know what? A lot of people came over here in America and took advantage of this system. Yo, I'm telling you right now, they're giving out free apartments, they're giving out free phones, they're giving out free tablets, they're giving out free Medicaid. Cross the border, come over here. Let's take this apartment, let's take it over. And you know, a lot of other things that went on amongst our communities and amongst our society, right? and people that been in homeless shelters for a very long time, 4 years, 5 years, in a very long time that have not get apartment. Individuals coming here that not even from here was getting apartments, was getting aid. People was getting upset, and people was talking about this, that this is wrong, this is not right. So, you know, instead of going to help other people, you have to help your own background first. I mean, your own backyard first. This is an actual true fact. And this is what we must put forth, right? I don't care if the individual or Trump, whoever, sign executive orders. He can sign 1 million of them. They have to be approved by Congress. They have to be approved by people that's authority, that's over the president. They have to sign off that. And if they do sign off that, they have to put programs, right, in place to wean you off. At least give you time to get yourself together. At least do what? Open up the gates to federal jobs, city jobs, and any other jobs that's going to help you wean you off of government assistance and give you good health care, good insurance for you and your loved ones. They have to do that. They have to upgrade minimum wage, at least $28 an hour, at least $30 an hour. They just can't take all that away without putting in steps and programs, right, to help the American people that been on public assistance for a very, very long time. And I'm talking about any public assistance, right? You got a lot of people, a lot of Americans that's on public assistance, and public assistance not just talking about welfare. They on Social Security, they on WIC, they on everything. They on everything. You understand what I'm saying? They just need a little help. So to wean Americans off that, you have to put programs. You have to put things, right, in the forefront that's going to help them out so they don't have to go back on government assistance programs. You have to give people lifetime jobs, lifetime careers. This is what you must do. This is what you must do. You just can't kick people off there, and they know to understand it. And these are Americans. So there got to be preparations and certain protocols put in the forefront before individuals are cooked off. I want people to stop telling lies and stop listening to social media and stop listening to all of these other things and stop being indoctrinated into their schools, right, into their colleges, right, and on their jobs and on all these major platforms spreading lies so that you can get anxiety, you can get depression, and you can get trauma from all of this, all of these things. They're not going to take these programs away from you. Just like that. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes a program to open up another program. So if you're going to stop public assistance, you must. There's people that's disabled. There's people that's on a lot of things that's disabled. They can't work anymore. So to stop these things, you got to put things in a proper perspective. You got to open up programs. You got to open up certain things. You understand? You got people that retire from the government, from the city, from the federal government, from the state, that's getting Social Security disability, that's getting public assistance, that's getting all this. You just can't do that. Do you understand that? I want people to stop spreading lies and falsehood and stop believing everything that you hear and see. It seems to me that you need to go back to the drawing board. That you need to go back to the drawing board. I don't think that you want to debate with me. I don't think that you want to come this way. You know? So all I'm doing is bringing knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to you. And this is an actual true fact. And I shouldn't be up here discussing these type of programs, but I'm gonna put it up.
You finish your therapy and go to settle your case. They offer $21,000. You say no. They offer $31,000. You say no. Washington State Food Banks say President Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill is anything but, now banking on more donations and more volunteers day by day.
The federal government's actually running away and taking things with it.
The bill passed by Congress includes a $200 billion cut to the SNAP program, previously known as food stamps, gutting support for low-income families nationwide. Food Lifeline's policy expert says its warehouse is reeling from USDA cuts made in March. These apples came as a surplus from farmers.
There's always been a very important and close partnership between charitable hunger relief and federal government nutrition assistance. This bill rips that up.
Food Lifeline says more than 900,000 Washingtonians receive SNAP benefits, the combined population of Redmond, Renton, and Kent. Demand is expected to increase, stressed since the pandemic and stunned Thursday.
Right now, we're just asking people to support Food Lifeline during this difficult time. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like. That's going to take a little while to figure out.
Unsure what's around the corner, this warehouse says some are rationing food meant for distribution and are limiting hours of service because they simply just do not have enough. Is that the case here?
It is. It is.
That was hard for you to say.
Yeah, it is, because we serve 300 food pantries all across Western Washington, and that those food pantries can't get enough from us that they need to serve their communities is a really, really big problem.
That food bank is accepting monetary donations and volunteers. You can help out by going to...
So I wanted to add that in. That's not the only thing I want to talk about. I also want to share this right here.
This is not a blanket pause on federal assistance and grant programs from the Trump administration. Individual assistance, that includes, I'm not naming everything that's included, but just to give you a few examples, Social Security benefits, Medicare benefits, food stamps, welfare benefits, assistance that is going directly to individuals will not be impacted by this pause. And I want to make that very clear to any Americans who are watching at home who may be a little bit confused about some of the media reporting. This administration, if you are receiving individual assistance from the federal government, you will still continue to receive that.
Okay, listen. Individual, I'm going to keep it real with you. Any individual that is nervous and scared about government assistance being cut from them, right? It's not just going to happen overnight. Do you understand that? It takes a process, because if you cut these programs that been around for many, many years, you have to replace this program with other programs, because these are all Americans. These are Americans, right? Less fortunate Americans and those that worked and retired that need a little government assistance. Do you understand that? You got Americans all around the world, taxpaying people that's paying for this. It's a big cycle. It's a big cycle. 365 days. Do you understand it? It's a big, big, big cycle. So to cut these programs, you have to replace them. You have to uplift minimum wage, at least $30 an hour, and you have to give people options, right, and getting federal jobs, state jobs, and city jobs, so they won't no longer need this program. You see, what it is that so many people all around the world worship mankind. They worship man. They worship man. They worship man. They worship the technology. They worship everything instead of worshiping the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing. And the man has his faith and have your belief in his very hand. And this is sad that you don't have faith and belief in the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Do you see all those flower pots, flower shops all around the United States, flower? You can actually build, right, fruits and vegetable in your apartment and in your home. Where there's a will, there's a way. Do you understand that? You can actually build fruits and vegetable, herbs and spices in your apartments and in your home. 24, 7 days a week, all year around. This is an actual true fact. And I'm not going to tell you everything that you need to do. You need to go research and find it yourself. It lets me know and show me that you worship mankind. Everything that you see, everything that you're looking at, you worshiping mankind. You need to do your own research and your own understanding. And this is an actual true fact. This is an actual true fact. These programs, right, that they said that President Trump signed the executive orders, they have to get passed by Congress first. I don't care if he signed them. It doesn't matter whether he signed them or not. He can sign 1,000 of them. it has to pass through people that's higher than him. If you know politicians and you know politics, you know that if the president signed executive orders, it has to get passed by Congress. It has to get passed by judges that did this. They have to agree on this. And every judge might be feeling that. They may not be vibing with that and not feeling that. It only takes two or maybe one of them. They be like, you know what? We don't want that. Go back to the drawing board. We just can't snatch all this away from Americans. We got to give them 5 years. We got to give them 10 years. However long process to wean you off public assistance. And instead, put jobs there to help you. Put programs there that's going to help you so that you can withstand inflation. So you can withstand being sick. So you can withstand being homeless and all this other stuff. That you're going to have a guaranteed career job that's in demand all around the world. They're going to offer this. If you're not going to offer that and you're not going to do that, you can't take the program just like that. And I want individuals to know that out there and to witness and see that. On my platform, I speak the truth. I speak the truth and I uphold the oneness of the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence, the Almighty. He is still in charge. He is still in charge. While you worshiping idols and worshiping everything, the creator's moving. He's moving mountains without you even knowing, without you even detecting it. So you have to get in tune with spirituality. If you don't get in tune, you're going to come up with things like this. F the administration, F this, F that, F this, F that. That's what you're going to be doing at. Because you rely on mankind. That is your God. And that's who you worship. What you're supposed to be worshiping is the Alpha Omega that could take things in control. Do you understand that? He have things in control. And he could take things and put them in control in motion. Whatever he say, that's it. It can happen. It can happen. Stop believing in his story and believe in the actual things that I'm telling you, which is a great benefit for you and your loved ones. I'm giving you nothing but knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I don't think that you don't want to debate with me on any type of level. I don't think that you want to debate with me on any type of level. I don't think that you want to debate with me on situations like that, where you talk about politics and you talk about history, because in a lot of these schools, they don't teach the authentic and truth about history. I don't think that you understand that. You see, you sit here being brainwashed. You're being brainwashed and you're being indoctrinated over and over and over again, and you know not what you do. You know not what you do. But on this platform, you're going to get the truth, you're going to get the knowledge, and you're going to get the understanding. It is up to you whether you want to believe or not. I already believe. I already been there. I know it's true. I know it's true. That's why I sit up here on this platform, and that's why I got so many subscribers and followers. Why? Because they believe in me, and I believe in them, and I love them. I don't sit up here and tell them lies. I don't sit up here and tell them, yo, give me Cash App. Give me Zelles. Give me PayPal. Give me Apple Pay. Give me all of these other things. No, I give them knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and it's true. And it helps them and their family out. And I want to thank you so much for watching this and subscribing to me and following me. I'm giving nothing but hits and bangers over here. That's just what we do on our platform. We don't play no games. In order for them to take them programs away, they got to replace them. And it's going to take a long time for them. You're talking about Section 8. You're talking about all of these other things, which is government funded, which taxpayer people work. They pay for that. They pay for that. Do you understand that? They pay for that. And that's where all the taxes go at. But they just can't take you off there like that. They got to give you time. They got to set up programs and give you city jobs and give you federal jobs and give you state jobs. And you know what? And if they don't give it to you, you make a way. You make a way. Do you know who you are? Stop crying. Stop moaning. Stop doing all these other things and make a way. Have motion and movement. You know what I'm saying? Bogart your way through. Bogart your way through. Make it happen. Make it happen. I did. Poke out your way through. With barriers that's there, with protection that they have there. You can push through that with the Alpha Omega, the Creator help. I just told you certain things. If they cutting these programs, they cutting these certain things, you can live off fruits and vegetables and nuts. You can live off fruits and vegetables. Don't you know that? You can live off fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables produce water. You can do it. I know it all too well. We came through some very, very dark time. The indigenous people of the earth. I'm talking about some dark time, man. Some dark times, man. You forget who you are. You forget who you are because you are blinded by fame, fortune, and riches. Like, share, subscribe, lights, cameras, and action. This internet and this social media and all of these major platforms block your understanding and block your willness to find out who you are. Dig deep into yourself and find yourself, man. And that goes for anybody. Male, female, whoever. Young, old, that goes for anybody. This is awareness for you. Stop crying. Stop crying and find motion and movement. You can build in your house. You can build fruits and vegetables. They can grow. I got my certificate in horticulture. I got my certificate in horticulture. You can make it happen, beloved. You can make it happen. So make it happen. Stop crying. And if it do happen, we in our communities need to bond together. Oh, this one don't got no sugar, I got sugar. This one got water, I got water. This one don't got no candles, I got candles. Make it happen. This earth is your great benefit. Stop worshiping mankind. Stop worshiping mankind and being indoctrinated by mankind about lies and being deceived and decepted. So you can pray to him. Get down on your hands and knees and pray. But he's a fake creator. He's a fake Lord. He's fake. He's fake. He's deceiving you. Your mind, body, and soul. It's an actual true fact. That's right. This is one of the realest platforms on YouTube. This is all big facts. I'm not playing no games with you. Yeah, thank you so much. That's how we giving it up. Make it happen. Have motion and movement by yourself. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can know when I'm going live and dropping heat upon you. That's going to save me and you at the end of the day. What we talking about? What we talking about here? That's right. Peace, 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 peace.